I was going to say that. Well, first of all, you look at your Instagram, it's like you are like on the red carpets with these people. Like you're become friends with all the people you design for, which I get it. I have people on the show all the time. And then like you become friends with them. It's just like, it's a natural, if you're an open person, you're like, this kind of just happens. Like I didn't plan this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's because you love what you do. That's what it is.
But I
think so.
But I have integrity. I have respect. I'm honest. I'm not trying to be something I've never been. I've always been who I am.
But it's also because we're very transparent. We're very kind, considerate. We respect and love everybody. We treat everybody individually, but equally. We don't care if, Anna Nicole had said something to me, which I love. She doesn't care if you were the housekeeper or she was the producer. She loved you just the same. And then we're the same way. We absolutely are the same way. We don't care. We're not friends with people to get something. We just love them and love what we do, and we have fun.
Since we last talked, I can even share something new with you that you probably don't even know about. But giving back is something that we do, and it's not just with money. It's with time, and it's with compassion and empathy. I created a whole program for LA Unified School District in a fashion program.
Fashion design.
And I started teaching before COVID at Fairfax High School. And I now teach fashion for 9, 10, 11, and 12th graders.
He loves it.
And so to think that I have the opportunity to spend time with high school teenage kids and then give them a platform to be able to go into the real world and create and do, and you can't be judgmental.
Well, he started this program during COVID and was teaching it on Zoom through the entire, during the COVID pandemic. He was on Zoom every day teaching the school and the kids, and he loved it. His principal, Dr. T, she adores him. And then when they went on to the live, I call it live show because, but when they went to live to the campus, then he started continuing.
Well, I can tell you, you're going to have one more new listener, Dr. T, because she loves the Housewives. She loves Jeff. So I'm going to have to tell her that I just did an interview with you so she can start listening to yours too.
She will.
Listen, you got me Mauricio's mother to listen. So like, there you go. So I will take Dr. T. Dr. T is welcome here. Well, you have designed so many gowns for so many people and so many award shows. Like, do you have a favorite award show that you love designing for?
I think just recently, the most important one that just sticks with me is the one I did for Betty White. Because now that with her passing, it's such a finality. Just like it was for Anna Nicole when I made her gown that I did when she's buried in. Betty, the words that she said to me are so special and have stayed with me, because when I made the gown for her, we went back and forth a little bit. I was like, no, Betty, you can do it. Betty's like, no, honey, this isn't gonna work. I'm too old.
I love when he's trying to give her a slit all the way up. She's like, you can't give me, he goes, honey, you got great legs. I want to show them off.
So when she said after, because I was at the event with her and everything, and then she goes, you know what, Paul? You're so amazing at what you do. You have re-energized my career. I said, oh my God, Betty, coming from you, seriously? Like it's a great compliment. And that's the kind of human she was. Does that make sense? The beautiful person that she was. So how could you it was
very sad when we heard that she passed. It was so sad. We were just
Was this dress, was that the blue one for the Lifetime Achievement Award? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's SAG Awards.
SAG Awards.
And
you wanted to give her a slit like all the way up.
I did.
He did. It's in there.
I did. And when she walked up stage, you see it. She goes, that everybody looked at me, Paul. Everyone.
She was in her 90s with the slit all the way up to her leg. Good for her.
But she was such a beautiful human being. So how could that be something that you don't treasure?
Yeah.
What's like something that we wouldn't know about Betty White?
Something you wouldn't know about Betty White. Oh, yeah. I can tell you, she's got a gazillion Emmys in her living room. They're all up on a high shelf.
I couldn't reach it.
And Paul's like, can we take one? Just one. And she won't even know it's missing.
I try to reach it. When she went around the corner to the kitchen, I was like, Betty, don't come back for a minute. Hold on. And I was trying to reach the Emmy. She's like, I said, if I take an Emmy, would you even know it's gone? Here's something you would know. Everybody knows how much she loved her husband, Alan, right? Yeah. And when we were going to the event and I was getting her put together, dressed and everything.
He did her hair. He was sitting there teasing her hair.
But anyway, I think one of the more important things were when we came down to picking out the jewelry for the dress, she said, here's a couple of pieces. Which one do you think is going to go great with the gown? And I thought, okay, so I love this one. I love this one. I asked her, I said, which one's your favorite? She pointed at the one that we ended up with. And the backstory about that was that Alan had given that to her.
Yeah, very pretty.
And it was so special to her that she wanted to kind of have that with her when we went to the event. And I said, then it doesn't matter. That's the perfect one. And so when I put it on her and the way she held it, and she felt so connected to him at that moment to be able to share that award and that whole day with him was so sweet, so genuinely beautiful to me that I thought, oh my God, now this is a woman who loves, who cares, transparent, with integrity and passion. And here I am spending this quality, beautiful moment with her and not worried about what the world is going to say, not worried about what anyone could have any opinion about.
Right.
It's just, she wants to share with somebody she cares about and loves and treasures. And that's how I feel about Patrik every single day. So it's kind of like to think that when you have that love, you could do anything. And so with all the stuff that we've gone through, it's these experiences and these moments that I've been able to, identify with so many of these true friends that it just carries you to the next stage of your life.
Yeah. One thing people don't know is for the longest time up until COVID, every Wednesday I had a standing phone call with Betty at 4:00. I would get on the phone and call her and we would just talk for a few minutes about everything.
And she knew every single time. Never once did she not ever answer the phone.
She was sharp.
She waited for the phone to ring and she would pick up the phone. It was a standard appointment with her and we would share, like what's going on in your life? What can I get for you? How are you feeling? What's new? Oh my God, I just did that new project. It was so lovely. Yeah. Like it was just sharing. And she knew
she's pretty amazing.
She could trust you with the information. She knew that it wasn't that she could share and you were her confidant.
Right.
I swear to God, at one point we called ourselves the Beautiful Girls.
What did Betty say to that?
She loved it. She's like, I've got my girls, so.
Yeah, she loved Snowflake, Snow White's dad, and she adored Snow White. She's just amazing.
Did the calls stop towards the end? Did you know what was going on?
Yeah. It needed to because we understood and it was hard. I mean, I'm going to say that it was hard to say goodbye, but we never really used those words.
Yeah.
We just kind of knew that it was time for her to take care of herself and her energy was lower and as much energy as she had until the very last minute.
Well, we were at an event, it was a Fox event, one of her last public appearances. I remember when they brought her and she was on stage, she was very frail. I mean, we kind of knew that,
I was going to make her a dress for her 100th birthday though.
I know.
We were having conversations about what the birthday was going to be.